Welcome to Life by Krystal L. I'm Krystal. I'm a real big proponent of practicing affirmations. I think affirmations are a great way to help build your confidence, help you to really value and celebrate the good that is within you, and help take you to the next level as far as personally and professionally. You know, luminaries like Tony Robbins and Les Brown practice affirmations, and they credit affirmations with their own self-development and self-improvement journey. So let me get into the 5 different ways that you can practice effective affirmations. So when you're practicing affirmation, one main component of that is belief. Belief is really crucial. Like, you have to believe what it is that you're saying, or else the affirmation is not going to be effective. Give an example that you want to lose weight. So you might craft an affirmation for yourself that says, in 30 days, I will lose 3 pounds. Now you have to believe that, and you have to believe that that is possible for you, or that it's a goal that you can actually reach. It's best to practice affirmations that you feel are believable for you and that you feel are attainable on some level. Not super easy to attain, but something that if you put a little work into, that you can attain whatever it is that thing is that you're trying to reach. So belief is really important. Number 2 is emotion. Emotion is also very important in practicing affirmations. And I say this because emotion is like the fuel. It is the fuel of practicing affirmations. If you don't feed yourself the right emotion, then you can just be like repeating words. But if you don't feel it deep within your heart, deep within your soul, then those affirmations are also going to end up being very ineffective. So if belief is like the engine that gets the affirmation going, then emotion is the fuel. So emotion is really important, because creating that mental, emotional state, it really helps to anchor that affirmation inside, and then that positive affirmation is linked to a positive emotion that goes with it. So always incorporate positive emotional investment in your affirmations and see how far you can actually go. Number 3 is visualization. Visualization is so important in practicing affirmation. A good book on visualization is Shakti Gawain's Creative Visualization, and she touches on affirmations in her book, but her book is mainly about visualization, but she talks about just how important visualization is. It's so important to actually see that end goal, see what it is you want to achieve. So if your end goal is losing 3 pounds in a month, then you need to see, what does that mean to you? What does that mean visually? How do you feel? How do you interact with other people? How do you interact with your spouse after you've reached that goal? How do you interact with your children? How do you feel about yourself? What are you wearing? What are you eating when you've achieved that goal? So visualize all those different things. That is so important. And that also helps to create, in a sense, this alternate reality that you're trying to reach through your affirmations. Think of it as like you're creating your reality. So when you are visualizing the completion or the reaching of that goal that you want to reach through your affirmation, you're basically beginning to create a new reality for yourself, and visualization is key to that. The next one, or the 4th element, is vocality, speaking it out. This is so important. You need to speak out your affirmations. It's okay to say them to yourself. Maybe you're in a public place somewhere and you've got your affirmations written down somewhere. You've got them on like a little notepad or sticky notepad or whatever, and you don't want to look crazy, so you just want to say them to yourself. That's fine. But when you're at home, or when you're in a place where you're not around anybody, you need to speak those things out loud. Speak them with feeling, speak them with belief, visualize, and voice what it is that you want to accomplish. I am losing 3 pounds in 30 days. Or at the end of 30 days, I have lost 3 pounds. So you have to speak that out, because you need to hear yourself speak that positivity into yourself. This is so key, because a lot of times people are so trained in their mind to speak negatively. I mean, we just think thoughts unconsciously all the time. They're always going through our mind. You're always thinking something. And a lot of those thoughts are thoughts that are on autopilot. They are thoughts that we have been carrying with us from this point in time to that point in time. There are thoughts that could have stemmed from events that happened to us when we were children. And a lot of times those thoughts go unchallenged. So what you're doing when you're speaking out your affirmations is that you're breaking that chain of negative thinking. And you're doing that speaking out loud. You're disrupting that unconscious negative thinking. And I'm not saying all of your thoughts are negative thoughts, but I'm just saying maybe in that particular instance of weight loss, maybe you've always just had negative recording just going on over and over in your mind. So when you start speaking positively about your body and about your goals and about what it is you want to achieve, then you're interrupting that negative story that has been going on and on and on unchallenged in your mind. So speaking it out is so important. You're speaking things out into the universe. You're making things happen in ways that you don't really even realize. And it's just good for your soul. So vocality. The last element to effective affirmations is just consistency, just being consistent. And I talk about this in my blog post, and I encourage you to go to that blog post. I'm leaving a link in the description box, and I outline all of these different elements in greater detail. So I've also included an 8-page workbook, totally free, that you can download. All you need to do is just enter your email address, and I will send you a link so that you can download your free workbook. And it's going to really help you. It'll help you be consistent, because basically I outline a 4-week plan of how you can start practicing affirmations daily, and you can track your progress in that workbook. Consistency is really, really key. When I started practicing affirmations, I practiced them every night, and every night for like months on end. And I had several different affirmations. I didn't just stick on one topic. I was so ready to change different things in my life. I was affirming all kinds of different things in different areas of my life. You don't have to do that. You can take one area and just go with it and just focus on that one area until you start to see the change that you want to see. Or you can focus on, however many you feel you can handle. But you got to be consistent, and that's the key. Consistency is key. Morning and evening, I think, is the best way to get started. If you can't, at least do it once a night, once a night every night for a month, or morning and evening for a month, or maybe 3 times. Maybe one time in the evening, one time in the morning before you get out of bed and get ready for work. Practice your affirmations during lunchtime, and then practice it again in the evening before you go to bed. And actually, I found that practicing affirmations in the evening before I went to bed was great, because I went to sleep on those thoughts. So I wasn't thinking crazy things, anxiety, annoyance, anger. I'm thinking good things, like I am going to achieve my goals. I am achieving my goals right now. My goals are achieved. I am a great business owner. I am a great employee. Any of those types of things that it is that you want to affirm in your life, start doing it. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'm leaving the links to the blog post below. So if you just go to that blog post, go ahead and read through it. I go into way more detail.